Rook has been injured. Okay, so there was a consequence. Because he went down, he got an injury. Okay, so we'll see what that is. Brooklyn, welcome back for 7 months in a row. Thank you so much. A black horde is forming in the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. Okay, I'll keep watch. As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of the house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it might have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. Shout, shoot, or run. I'm gonna shout. You scream Alette's name. She snaps to attention, confused, but does not dive out of harm's way. No! Suddenly, Ego is between the dredge and Alette, his shield above him. The black stone mace falls, Ego's shield crumples, and so does the boy beneath it. A moment later, Ivor is there, his sword run through the neck of the dredge. He's gone, says Ivor, looking over the boy's shattered skull. Alette gasps, her hand to her mouth. I'm checking the other houses, Ivor remarks. See if you can find anyone and then meet me at the meat hall. We just turned off the sounds, Kane. See if we can find anyone and then meet him at the meat hall. Oh. Wait, I can get supplies? Here, I don't understand. Okay, one or more units injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength. The heals as time passes, resting in the camp. Items are shown at the bottom. Drag them onto units to equip them. What is this? Alette's bracelet. Well, obviously Alette should wear that. And then we can promote, but I don't have money to promote because I spent it on food. It's fine. Save some renown for leveling? Whoops. It's fine. You find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. God, this is bad. About Gil. It was my fault. He was a good fighter for his age. No family. I thought... I've forgotten what it's like facing Dredge. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children, then they'll attack. Even after we've wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yes, I've killed enough for slag for one lifetime. Starbuck, welcome back for almost 2 years. 23 months. Thank you so much. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. It's not my job to save your damn life. I like this guy's tattoo. Rook. Thank the gods you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses? This chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions. But tell me straight, what would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? I trust Ivor on this. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go if Dredge are coming down from the north? Frostveller, to the west. It's close, and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogyr in one push, nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. MTQ Capture, thank you so much for the auto-host. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostfeller. That sounds like suicide, Ivor. What if we set the town on fire? Do we abandon the storehouse? If we have to. We'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. On the other hand, Frostfeller's at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. It'll be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the Dredge. And if we run out of food before we get to Frostfeller, it won't matter how many escape. I still say, let me handle the Dredge. Set the town on fire! Let's all just get out of here like the chieftain suggested. Oh, I guess I don't get to set the town on fire if I talk about food first? Half the town is going to die like this. That's why I want you to lead, Ivor. I know you can get us out of here. I'll do what I can. Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. When you're ready, we'll make our move. I didn't set the town on fire. It didn't give me the option. You step into the town courtyard, where you can already see Dredge in every direction. Go, utters Ivor, and you stand guard as townspeople begin filing out of the hall. The Dredge do not descend upon you, though some watch curiously. Suddenly, you hear a shriek from further up the caravan. A grunt has thrown himself upon a cart of chickens, tearing at it with bare hands. Men draw axes, and the Dredge respond in kind. Run! Roars Ivor. Terror sweeps over the caravan like a pox. You suddenly find yourself surrounded by black figures and panicked townspeople in equal measure. Rook, get ready! Fuck. Welp. We're fucked. It's like we just started. It's been an hour, and already we're fucked. Okay. Go here. Go here. Go there. Go there. You come at me, bro. Ow. I don't. That's bad. Okay. So I can just shoot him from here? Or no? I don't see what his shield stuff is. Okay. So I can't hit this guy no matter what. So I guess I'll just... I don't like splitting the damage. Ow! Okay. What is this? Rain of arrows? Whoa! Target a tile and stun an enemy who steps on it with a rain of arrows. No. I'll just do a regular old attack. No, Alette! Get fucked. Oh no, this girl. You don't need to do armor on the small guys. You can do health on them, but you should do armor on the big guy. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I keep forgetting I have to click on myself. Oh no! Okay. Go here. Fucking slam on this motherfucker. He's almost down. Shoot him! Shoot him with your bow! Be careful with low health characters. Alright, I will. We did it! Victory! We got some renown. I spent way too much on the food. In the chaos that follows, you notice out of the corner of your eye some of the town guards struggling desperately with Dredge and what might be the chieftain amongst them. To your left, Ivor is laying into a large colossus. Behind him, an elderly man scrambles to his feet. Past that, it's clear that most of the town people are scattering. If nobody steps in, they could be picked off one by one. Try to keep everyone together. Got it, you shout, barking orders as you pass people. The guards will have to fend for themselves, or there won't be anyone left to protect. Miraculously, you find yourselves clear of the fighting. Ivor emerges from the trees, bloodied but breathing. You swear you almost see a grin on his face. Oddleaf is not so lucky. She struggles to bear the body of the chieftain in her arms, her face blank. No guards join her. You gather her to the caravan and cover the body with a cloth. The chieftain's death hits you like a punch to the gut. Only at Ivor's insistence does the caravan continue on to Frostfeller. Alette's hand clasps tightly around your own. Morale has become poor because the chieftain died. Because I'm bad. Hi, Sunset Bay. How are you? Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backward to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivor. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The path should be just ahead. Rally the caravan with a speech. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child onto your shoulders. Fight for every step. Remember those who didn't make it and push onward. The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. Morale improved. The rear. God damn it. Morale declined. Morale improved. Morale declined. Morale's all over the place. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the godstone of Hridvaldir. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were Dredge. Probably shouldn't be looking to me for advice. Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. That's you, Rook. But you're the Dredge killer around here. Yeah, a Varl. They want to listen to someone who looks like them. What about Oddleaf? Thanks, Ham. Let her, if that's easier for you. What am I supposed to do, anyway? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright? Gods, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice. Then do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Pull it together. You're right. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. You do care, I can tell. Feh. Men are a plague on the world worse than any Dredge as far as I can tell. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. He's so pessimistic, I love it. You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. The godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Hridvaldir looking the same direction of you. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors, not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Hridvaldir was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with his terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about his woods being full of dredge now. A young girl from the caravan approaches you. "I made this for you," she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. "Thank you for saving my mama," she says, before running back to her tent. Back at your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually, the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostfeller. Feels like an end more than a start. We have this rune! Let's go. Is that Prince Butthead? You don't like Prince Butthead? The caravan halts when a group of men appear on the trail, weapons at their feet. "We've seen the dredge in your wake," says one. "We don't wish to meet them alone. If you'll let us join you, we'll show you a watering hole with enough animals to fill those supply wagons." An inherent fear of strangers raises mutters from the caravan. "What are you doing out here alone?" "We were hunting here for food when the dredge found our village," says the man. When we returned, he looks away, unable to finish. "Yeah, it's okay. Come on." "If you'll be no trouble, come along," you say. The men cautiously join your ranks and prove trustworthy. The hidden watering hole nearby is teeming with animals, and soon your supplies are nicely restocked. Yeah! Well, that lasted for never. During a rest, one of the men gets too drunk and ends up splashing mead in a warrior's face. A brawl erupts. Many thrown fists and a broken bone later. The instigator, Raffensvarter, is tossed on the ground at your feet, angry clansmen looking for satisfaction. His personal defense is a little more than drooling mumbles. Coerce a public apology from him? Tie him up until he dries out. Laugh off the scuffle. Encourage others to let the issue drop. He got too drunk and he splashed mead in someone's face. I kind of want to, like, laugh it off. Like, haha, drinking. I kind of want to be like, apologize. But I guess, yeah, don't be a dick, dude. Grabbing Raffensvarter's neck, you force him to look at the crowd. "Apologize for this mess," you demand. The man babbles until you squeeze harder. "Sorry," he yells repeatedly even after you let him go. Folks shake their heads but leave the man alone. Oh, I can camp? Oh, I didn't realize I could camp. Camping! We'll rest. So now we have normal morale. And we've got some people who can level up. What does this do? 15% dodge? I don't... Oh, you have to be level 2. Okay, so... we can promote Rook. We can promote Alette. We can not promote Oddleaf yet. Rest again? Yeah, it's a Dungeon World logo. Let's promote him. And give him... What's this? I don't know. What's this? The green one? The broken chain, if you guys are familiar with this game. If you have a good or great morale, you'll have +1 or +2 willpower boost. Dodge to the least mobile character. Exertion allows you to use more willpower at once. Well, I think I'll get more willpower first then. Oh. We'll promote her. And then I'll give her more health. Because she's so wee. And then Rook can have that. And then we rest again. And then we leave. I think 2 days is enough. I feel like if I rest for more than 2 days, we're gonna run out of food before we get to wherever we're going. The caravan is visibly relieved to find a small village on the way to Frostfiller with beds and fresh supplies. The locals here are shocked by the news you bring and discuss it amongst themselves while you set up nearby. Okay, so we can go to the market here and buy as much food as we fucking can. What's this? Level 3, level 5, level 3? No, just food. Map, heroes. This is what I just did, right? Archers can't do much health damage unless the character they attack has low armor, so I would level exertion so you can do more damage. And that's the green one, right? Okay, so Frostfiller, we're almost there. We'll get there soon. It'll be okay. We got normal morale too. Now we're good, so let's fucking leave. You're only just outside the village when 2 men in red approach. My name is Hogan, says one, gesturing to the other. My brother is Morgan. Many from the village wish to join you to Frostfeller. A third man, exuding rage, charges up to the group. Shut your mouth, Hogan, he screams. And we're fighting? I think we're fighting. What's going on? These bastards don't speak for us. They've been trying to divide the village since you got here. True. You can keep whoever wants to stay and die. The rest of us will go with the reasonable people of Skoger. I'll have you both gutted before I let half the village desert. Behind the angry villager, a mob of armed thugs have appeared, all furrowed brows and nervous stares. You both know what will happen to the rest of us if the fields are abandoned. Nobody leaves. There won't be anything to tend once the dredge arrive. Dredge my ass. I don't know what the scam is this time, Hogan, but you got 2 choices. Get back to work, or I'm finally pushing you in the ground. Morgan, what do you say? I thought it was unfair that he only asked me. Morgan draws his axe slowly, followed by Hogan. Despite their confidence, the brothers are significantly outnumbered. I think I make a poor farmer. I won't kill man for defending their homes. Either let's make this a fair fight, or settle this yourselves. You maybe want to up break for a couple of characters. Oh, break is what breaks up shields. Fair fight. Yeah. I don't think you say. I don't know how you save in this game. A fair fight. No. Yeah, let's fucking go. Right? Ivor steps forward. The thugs hesitate. As you pull your axe, you notice Alette is nowhere to be seen. Good. Let's fucking go. Who's this? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with this. Come at me, bro. I mean, like, don't come at me that... Don't come at me that much. that. Alright, alright, alright. What's this? A series of strike each randomly attacks strength or armor. Get fucked. Ow. Bloody flail, picture of an axe. Flails are a type of mace. Well, you know. Sometimes people aren't very smart. Hey Archer, I can do that too. I can arch. This is a very spread out battle. Bloody flail! Get wrecked! Oh man! Ew! 6 damage. 1 down. Okay, so I can do... Go here. Do 6 damage to her and she'll be dead. Bloody Fail can be really good if you level it a lot. Ow! Oh, shit. Fuck, okay. We need to kill that guy. I didn't realize to what extent I was being fucked up over here. Oh, good night, Chris. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's not a new haircut, Jay. I just did my hair differently. I styled it. No! Oh, no. Oh. I can't restart, can I? What is this? Yeah, I can't restart. There's no, like, restart. As you take out the red bar, they do less damage? Okay. I'm so sorry. The animation is weird, but we're done. Focus one enemy and it becomes easier. Yeah, I'll try and do better next time. This was just like they were coming from a bunch of directions, so I didn't do super well. Promoted. Hogan was injured. Ivor was injured. I definitely think I could do better. I'm still learning. It's the very beginning. It's fine. The brothers thank you with wide grins. Soon many of the villagers have joined your caravan. You scan around anxiously for Alette, who had gone missing when the fighting began. Eventually you find her, watching from afar. Hogan returns at that moment, introducing you to his son and wife. And you soon set out again. Ah, fuck. We gained a fuckload of people. Alette marches quietly alongside the caravan, a little distant since leaving the village. When you stop for a rest, Oddleaf approaches you both. Alette, I have something for you. Oddleaf has gathered up the long banner from the caravan and smiles warmly as she passes it to Alette. What's this about? I was hoping you'd sew up the banner with everything that has happened since we left Skolgir. Come find me another time, Rook, and we'll talk. Before you can comment, she departs. Dad? Are you the chieftain now? I don't know. Oh. Then that means... You're both quiet for a moment while Alette unfurls the banner. Oddleaf has been teaching me how to sew. She speaks pretty highly of you. Can we read the part about Mom? You nod. On the banner has been sewn the history of the families who have lived in Skolgir throughout the years, just as is done on every banner in every town. I wish she were here, but I'm kind of glad she isn't. The section of banner about your family is short, but Alette has been sewing in colorful designs. Why do you say that? So she doesn't have to deal with all of this. Dredge, leaving home, and... Why did you have to kill those men in the village? Oh shit. Thanks, Araxiel. I mean, if it's okay to ask. They would have killed others? I'm more worried about why you disappeared. I had to make a hard choice. Because the Dredge are terrifying. Every time we have to fight them, I just want to run, but I don't want to kill a person. Please. Are you mad at me? You might have to. I'm glad you don't want to. Yeah, it's probably good. Alette smiles at this, then her face sinks again. I guess I would do it if I really had to, but do we have to? I know what you mean. Yeah, I know, Dad. I think you're doing a good job. She hugs you. You spend the rest of your time together, sewing new verses into the banner. For better or worse, the story of Skolgir is your burden now. I will carry your burdens.